Slate has a really interesting article pointing out the fact that Al-Qaeda has instructed fellow jihadists to take advantage of U.S. gun laws. They say, quote, Adam Gaddan, the American militant who became a senior advisor to Osama bin Laden and was one of Al-Qaeda's leading propagandists before he was killed in a drone strike in Pakistan earlier this year, put out this video in 2011.
Muslims in the West have to remember that they are perfectly placed to play an important and decisive part in the jihad against the Zionists and Crusaders, and to do major damage to the enemies of Islam, waging war on their religion, sacred places, and things, and brethren. This is a golden opportunity and a blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the way to show one's appreciation and thanks for this blessing is to rush to discharge one's duty to his ummah and fight on its behalf with everything at his disposal. And in the West, you've got a lot at your disposal. Let's take America as an example. America is absolutely awash with easily obtainable firearms. You can go down to a gun show at the local convention center and come away with a fully automatic assault rifle without a background check and most likely without having to show an identification card. So what are you waiting for?
This is a tough one, man. I'm not sure. Should we try to do something to stop this? That's really what the conversation we're having in the U.S., though. The amazing thing is, we can stop this, or put a system in place which attempts to stop this, without violating anybody's rights at all, and the gun manufacturers and the leadership of the NRA and the Republican politicians say, nope, 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 nope. It might cut a little bit into profits, so shut it down. No attempt at any reform, even reform that stops this. And what's crazy is, actually it's not crazy, it makes perfect sense, 90% of the American people are in favor of universal background checks for gun purchases, no exceptions. Even a majority of NRA members are on that side. We have a story coming up on that in just a little bit. So the real problem here isn't even the NRA members. The problem is the leadership of the NRA, the gun manufacturers, and the Republican politicians who care more about profits than basic sanity. I mean, this is the position these guys are taking. They can look at that and go, best to do nothing, isn't it? No, it's not. No, it's not. And again, if you're saying, Second Amendment, we're in a position where we can't do anything about that. In the Second Amendment, it says, a well-regulated militia necessary to the security of a free state, right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. The very first part, a well-regulated militia. The word regulated is right in there. So they're talking about a militia, but it's also regulated is right in there. And the argument the right makes is, we can't even regulate it. I thought you were a literalist. I thought you looked at the Constitution and you go, every word's perfect. Every word's good, man. Can't argue against it. Well, okay, you can't argue against it. It says regulated. All we're asking is for regulation to keep guns out of the hands of fucking Al-Qaeda. And you're like, no. He's coming for my rights, my right to be killed by an Al-Qaeda guy who got a gun legally in the United States of America. We're arguing with mentally deficient people.